we're at a turning point in what people are thinking the car might be in the future. There's lots of discussion about cars going electric, cars going autonomous, cars turning into something that we've never really imagined a car to be in the past. What we can do here at the museum, I think, play to our strengths, is to look at the history of the automobile. So to understand better how we got to the situation we are today, where there are 1 billion cars on the road, where it's the single most important designed object around us, and to learn from that history so as to make better, more informed decisions about how we want to get around in the future. Detroit, of course, is in the Midwest, and what else is in the Midwest? It's a lot of meatpacking plants. And so Ford early on did some investigation. He commissioned films where he looked at the way meatpacking plants were taking animals, whole animals, into the plant, putting them on a chain, carrying them through, and gradually disassembling the plant to get all the respective parts. So essentially what he did is he reversed the process of a meatpacking plant to make the moving assembly line.
Ford famously only produced his Model T in black. That's because it was cheap and the quickest drying paint colour. So it's kind of this really interesting story where we start to give cars this allure of styling, which then starts to seep into other product design, like cameras and typewriters, and even fashions, and has kind of created this way that we style things, even like iPhones today, and created this this need for consumption, where we have annual models and things are, outdated as quickly as possible.
The idea there, which now seems quite naive to us, is they thought that the technology of a nuclear power plant could be shrunk to the size of a boot of a car, and then everybody could get around with nuclear power. So it does show how car designers, and in fact all designers, are constantly looking to what's around them at the time and trying to project forward. The risk there being what you project might be completely wrong and never actually materialize.
The future of the car is in transition. We can see the negative headlines around the use of oil, particularly around the use of diesel, petrol too coming under pressure. We can see the move towards electrification. We can see other challenges coming in at the same time around autonomy, around connected cars, around the ownership of cars, and whether we really need to have one car for every person, or whether we can share mobility, or whether we can just subscribe to it. There are so many challenges coming in the direction of the car industry as we know it, but the beauty is that we can see it evolving, we can see it transitioning very, very quickly.